I'm Trevor Staub with SEQTEK, and I'm the Director of Data Analytics. I'm going to share a recent case study with you. One of our customers has struggled with rationalizing item IDs. By that, I mean implementing a single universal item ID amongst their many systems. This customer's business model is centered around fast growth through rapid acquisitions. Due to this, they are constantly growing and adding to the existing data models in order to account for newly acquired businesses. Anytime you start throwing in entirely new systems into your data model, you're going to be hit with unexpected results and outcomes. This customer is no different in that regard. One of the most difficult areas for this customer to account for is managing the rapidly expanding catalog of items that they offer. For example, let's say that company A sells a hammer that in their database is listed as item ID 1. When SEQTEK's customer acquires company A, the hammer, item ID 1, will be added to the item catalog. This can quickly turn into a problem as the item catalog already has a drill from company B listed as item ID 1. If this duplication is not accounted for, then any analytics you do on item ID 1 will include both company A's hammer and company B's drill. In the real world, SEQTEK's customer is having to grapple with hundreds of items being added and removed from their catalogs every day. That's not to mention all of the ancillary data around each item, including the item's manufacturers, where the item is warehoused, the ever-changing price of the item. If not properly managed, the processes around this data can quickly turn into a rat's nest of hard-coded rules and manual item-by-item updates. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a rat's nest. That's why I have a job. As I dove into this one, it quickly became apparent that the current system of item rationalization was failing and needed to be revamped. Our approach was twofold. First, we met with every SME that could be even remotely associated with the project. Through many hours of discussion, we established all relevant business rules. After all relevant business rules were established, we were able to develop the logic behind the new item rationalization process. As new item IDs were being added to the catalog, we would grab them and run them through our new process and stick the rationalized items into a new item catalog table. After a few minor adjustments and several meetings, we established that the new process of item rationalization was working as intended. Next, we needed to run the historical items through the new process. All items that could be programmatically rationalized were done so. However, a few thousand items remained that were so tangled, they required a human eye to look through them and correct them. So next, we developed a report to allow our customer service team to go through these items and manually correct them. When that process was done and all items had been rationalized, we were able to switch off the old item catalog and point each system to the new catalog. With the newly cleaned item catalog, we were able to accurately run all kinds of analytics that up to that point we could have only dreamed about. When you're able to simply select from a table instead of run through the rat's nest, your developers are going to have a lot more time on their hands in order to address other issues. Your analytics will be more accurate. You'll be able to make better business decisions.